Rushing to catch her train, Anaya jumped into a rattling auto rickshaw. The driver grinned and sped off, weaving fearlessly through traffic. She clutched the sidebar, half scared, half thrilled, as horns blared all around. At a red light, a balloon seller passed by, and a child waved at her from another bike. For a moment, in the middle of the chaos, she felt connected to the city's pulse. When they finally screeched to the station, Anaya laughed in relief. The ride had been short, bumpy, and noisy, but unforgettable. The moment Anaya stepped onto the platform, the thrill of the day flooded her senses. The station was alive with movement as passengers hurried past, each absorbed in their own stories. Just then her train appeared in the distance, rolling forth like a promise of new adventures, and she felt a rush of excitement at the thought of all that awaited her on the other side. As she settled into her seat, Anaya watched the scenery change outside each frame, a glimpse into the world beyond. Conversations around her bubbled with energy, sparking an instant camaraderie among the passengers. The rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks matched her heartbeat, and for the first time that day, she felt entirely at home.
The train pulled out of the station with a long whistle, the morning air cool against the windows. I watched villages and fields roll by each frame like a moving painting. In my compartment, a boy offered me a biscuit, and an old man spoke of journeys he had taken long ago. We laughed, sipped hot tea from clay cups, and for a while we felt like family. When my stop arrived, I stepped off with a smile, carrying not just my bag, but a pocket full of stories. As I walked onto the platform, the sounds of laughter and chatter filled the air, blending with the scent of fresh produce from the nearby market. Each step brought me closer to adventure, with the promise of new experiences waiting just beyond the station. I was drawn to the market where the colors and scents were intoxicating. The village beyond beckoned me with its charm, each step forward promising new stories waiting to be uncovered. At a quaint cafe, I sat among the villagers, absorbing their tales of life and laughter, feeling an unexpected connection to these strangers. The narrow streets invited me to explore where joy and simplicity painted the perfect picture of rural life. The elderly woman's stories were filled with wisdom and warmth, each word weaving a connection with those around me. As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue across the landscape, I felt a sense of peace, knowing that this day was just the beginning of countless adventures ahead. The next morning I ventured down a winding path into the lush forest where the dappled sunlight danced playfully among the trees. There I stumbled upon a hidden waterfall, its gentle sound like nature's own melody, inviting me to pause and soak in the beauty that surrounded me. Sitting by the waterfall, I felt an overwhelming sense of tranquility wash over me. My sketchbook became a canvas for the beauty around me, each stroke of my pencil capturing the essence of this magical place. As a butterfly danced around me, I realized how much I had transformed during this journey. From my hilltop perch, the valley unveiled itself like a story waiting to be told, each hill promising new adventures just beyond the horizon. Joining a group of cheerful hikers, I felt the thrill of camaraderie as we climbed together, encouraging one another to reach the summit. The breathtaking sunset welcomed us at the top, painting the sky with colors that ignited my spirit and filled me with hope. As night fell, we set up a campsite that shimmered with fairy lights, encapsulating us in a warm embrace. Around the campfire, our voices mingled with the crackle of wood, creating memories that would last a lifetime under the vast, starry sky. Lying on blankets, we marveled at the night sky, each star igniting conversations about our hopes and dreams. My journal lay open beside me, capturing moments and aspirations that shimmered just like the constellations above. As dawn broke, we stood together in silhouette, united and celebrating the dreams we had shared. The sunrise bathed the world in gold, reminding us that each day brings a chance for new beginnings and endless possibilities. As we descended from the hill, we stumbled upon an old train track, partially hidden by vibrant blooms leading to a dark tunnel that seemed to whisper secrets of adventures long forgotten. A vintage train stood patiently at the entrance, its charming details evoking a sense of nostalgia and curiosity about the journey ahead. Inside the train, the air was thick with history, the plush seats beckoning us to sit down and embark on a new adventure. A vintage ticket lay atop an old book, its faded details reminding us that every journey holds a story waiting to be discovered. As the train chugged into the tunnel, the flickering lights cast enchanting shadows that filled us with curiosity and a hint of trepidation. Peering out of the windows, we leaned forward in unison, captivated by the brightening glow that promised adventure just beyond the darkness.